Hello everyone, welcome to KPB Coding Hub. In this video, we will discuss about while loop in C language. This while loop is also called as entry control loop because it is going to check the condition at starting itself. And this while loop is used when we don't know the number of iterations in advance. It is used to iterate a part of code while the condition is true. This while loop will execute only if the condition is true. And the syntax for while loop is, first of all, we need to take some initialization. Next, while we have to write some text expression or condition here, followed by statements and then updation. Let me explain the syntax first. First of all, we need to provide some initialization. It means we are going to assign some initial value to the variable. And next we have to provide some text expression here. If this condition is satisfied, only then it is going to enter the loop and print the statements. This is very important step because the loop will execute only if the given condition is true. If the given condition is not met, then the loop will automatically come out of loop. That is, the while condition will become false. Let me explain the syntax first. First of all, initialization. We will initialize the loop variable to some initial value. Next, while condition. This is one of the most important step as it will decide whether the block of code will execute or not. It will execute only if this text expression is true. And these statements will be executed only when this condition is met. At last, updation. Here we are going to update the value of loop variable in every iteration. Let me take an example. I'm going to provide you two examples when while condition is true and another one when the while condition is false. So first of all, I'm going to include header files here. Hash include stdio.h. And every program execution starts from main method. I'm going to initialize variables a equal to 10 and b equal to 20. This is nothing but initialization. Next, we need to provide condition. I'm writing the condition like while a is less than or equal to b. If this condition is true, then it will execute the statements present inside this condition. So I'm just going to print a. At last, I'm updating the loop variable. So the value of a is 10 and the value of b is 20. 10 is less than or equal to 20. So 10 is less than 20. The condition is satisfied. So it enters into loop and it is going to print the value as 10. And again, it gets updated. So the value of a becomes 11. 11 is less than or equal to 20. The condition is satisfied and will print the value of a as 11. Like this, it is going to repeat until the condition becomes false. Let me run this in online compiler. I'm going to execute this code. Here you can observe the output. It is going to print the values of a from 10 to 20. Let me copy this for your reference. So the output of this code is, it will generate numbers from 10 to 20 since the condition is true. Example number 2. Here I'm going to provide the program while the condition is false. I'm including the header files, and every program execution starts from main method, initializing the variables to 15, a equal to 15 and b equal to 10, while a is less than or equal to b. I'm writing the condition like a is less than or equal to b, and I'm just printing the value of a. Updating that value of a. At last, I'm ending this main method. So the value of a equal to 15 and b equal to 10. It is going to check while 15 is less than or equal to 10. 15 is less than 10. False. 15 is equal to 10. Both the condition is failed. So the while loop itself is, the condition itself is false. So it will come out of loop. So there will be no output for this program since the test condition itself is false. Let me run this. I'm executing this code. Here you can see we are not going to get any output because the given condition itself is failed. No output because the condition is false. Let me conclude this. This while loop is going to execute only if this test expression or test condition is satisfied. Otherwise, we are not going to get any output. And this while loop is also called as entry control loop because at starting itself, we are going to check the condition. That's why it is called as entry control loop. So this is about while loop. Thank you, friends.